Howdy guys, I'm a fellow 8, your favorite Wolfgirl Enthusiast, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Dream of 5 by Parrhesia and Lumi. Today it's time for Chapter 11A, Defiant and Stand. I'm very much looking forward to getting into this one. We now have Julian and his 2 retainers. I'm really eager to see if we can even bring them along. I really want to bring Florent along at the very least. I like Julian too. I mean, he looks like Arthur. I've said it before and I'll say it again. He's very handsome. Either way, let's go ahead and get into it. 23rd Emerald Rise, Year of the Osprey, Lakes Internment Camp. My hands are still shaking. Perhaps that's a good thing. Some sign that I am still human deep down. To kill a man who is trying to kill you, steel against steel. That is one thing. An unarmed man? He wept. Wow. That's brutal. I mean, of course, I guess that makes sense that he would. But I mean, I don't necessarily disagree with her doing that. I also don't necessarily agree with it either. I'm not really sure there was a right way to do what had to be done, but either way. At the very least, I made it quick. One stroke, that's some sort of mercy, perhaps better than he deserved. Well, it is in the past now. We must focus on the future. We found and extinguished the signal beacon and confirmed from other prisoners that one of Uther's officers did visit, so we are left to see if he has a reprisal prepared. I'm very interested to see how this one goes, because they're going to be charging up on us like they did last time, but this time we kind of have the manpower to take on the enemy. I don't really know how that'll go. I'm still kind of expecting that the adjutant guy is going to be sympathetic to a certain point. If he's not, that's fine. If he's just evil, that's cool, but I just have a feeling he might flip sides, potentially. Maybe begrudgingly, we'll see. Those of us who fought are now at rest, while the fresh troops break out the remaining prisoners. We'll need all the rest we can get, no matter what course of action I decide on. I made bold talk of standing firm, but now I am plagued by second thoughts. It is not too late to slip the closing net. Find other easier battles to win, and avoid risk at all costs. But as I look for my troops, no, this isn't about them. I cannot lie to myself. This is about me. Ever since falling afoul of the Baron, we have been on the back foot. Heck, I haven't known rest in my life. I'm tired of running. It is time for my enemies to know fear instead. Really? Well, fear happens to be in Fire Emblem 6 as a matter of fact, so it might be some time before we know fear. We barely have the troops to surround the place, and have you even been to Lakes before? Of course I have, don't be ridiculous. Were your eyes perhaps closed the entire time? It's a bloody honeycomb. Nevertheless, we cannot leave it to fall into enemy hands. Wasn't our job to prevent, already happened, it's time to move on. Sir, you may wish to avert your eyes. The boy here, perhaps. How squeamish do you think I am? Then look there, these dang barbarians. Dang, they actually found rope strong enough to hold him up. Really, we left him out there. I'm reluctant to tangle with anyone that adept with the knots. This is an outrage. My thoughts exactly, sir. They butchered him like a goddamn animal. Gosh darn animal, I should say. And left him for us like some kind of sick message. There was a message written on a board slung around his neck, sir. No mercy for torturers. Okay. Kinda brutal, but kinda real. And you would allow these rats to escape, Severin. I can't decide if you're a coward, a traitor, or a fool. Well, if you've already made up your mind, I will not bother dissuading you. And if you are so resolved, I have an obligation to aid this folly. That's some little consolation. Drop the lines. These demons have no interest in parley. We begin the assault imminently. Really? Okay. I guess I'm more okay with that than playing the game of let's potentially starve us out again. Dang, boss, you got a face like thunder. What's the call? That should be my line. I heard a clamor. Yeah, our scouts spotted a big column headed our way. Looks like they'll hit us in the north wing. No riders, no parley. Doesn't look that way. Good. I'm in no mood to talk. Go tell the rest to assemble, ready to fight. We'll post our reserves as we can through the other wings. Really? Hopefully dissuade infiltration. Got it, boss. Really? Is that going to be a gameplay mechanic, I wonder? You are resolved to hold firm, then, and to fight. I know you don't approve, but I'm tired of running. On the contrary, it was inevitable that we ran into Uther's army again. Best to pick off a smaller force here behind the cover of fortifications. Besides, if we did run into the snow, we would be trivial to pick off. Yeah, that's true. The Musai are powerful but fractious. I would counsel a defensive posture, waiting for their leader to break cover and try to settle this matter himself. Cut him down when the moment comes, and I'm sure the enemy shall break. You are sure? I have reasonable confidence. Wait him out. Time is on our side. Okay. Oh. Well, the shaman. An ill wind blows near. If they come for me, I shall not go quietly. This cookbook holds more secrets than the wardens imagined. Still, every twist of fate represents opportunity. If I could win free, there is still so much I could do. Pray for salvation, then, but be ready for disappointments. Fascinating. Oh, no. Top of the morning, madam. Where's my hat? The one episode I don't wear a hat. Top of the morning, madam. Anyway. What the heck is going on? All this unseemly shouting sounds like an army of elephants out there. Can't let them overlook me. She whispering? Or is she speaking in another language, maybe? So, salutations to one and all out there who might hear this. Might you see fit to render aid to a noble knight of Svanhild? Are those ignorant bloody savages going to leave me to rot? Or is it like doublespeak, maybe? Fascinating. Not gonna try to get me to back down one last time. I've had more luck talking stone walls into disassembling. Your course is set and may even lead to victory, which is frustrating enough, given you'll never see it was not an efficient risk to take. But I won't sit back and let you get our troops killed either. Okay, our troops, eh? So there is a spark of camaraderie in you. Well, they're in between me and the enemy, so yes, I do have a vested interest in their survival. See, heterochromatic. I only just noticed, green and brown. That's a cool character design, though. There have been a lot of character designs that have like a brown-green color scheme. Well, brown, green, black. Or green and black, specifically. I'm thinking of Cothiva and Cathale also as green and black. Alright, loyal gendarmerie. I'm gonna start just saying it the way I say it, and that's just how it's gonna have to be, because brain no worky. All manner of barbarian, bandit, and foreigner takes roost in yon fort. You shall not give quarter, and you shall not ask it. With this strike we shall at last decapitate the rebel beast for good, and bring peace to this forlorn land. Charge. Okay. Ruval's patience will not last forever. Ryoma will wait quietly. After 9 turns he will break cover and charge your lines. Chapter ends on his death. Okay. Interesting. So slay Ruval is our main objective. Of course we have some rescues to do. I'm assuming... Oh, you are going to move. Well... We will see if anything happens to Severin. Ever aspiring to improve his lot in life, he had come so far from nothing, yet never quite far enough. Okay. He is very strong, but we could take him down if we really wanted to. I think it would only take one swing of the Rider's Bane from Cathale to get him out of here, and we definitely could manage that. Even with... Okay, so Harriers, Mage Knights, rode like the wind, their horses' hooves blurring, seemed almost to skim across the Earth's surface. Is it going to be female mages become sages and male mages become harriers? Because that's kind of cool if so. That does kind of alleviate my worries about having 2 sages. Either way, let's just do a quick skim through the enemies really quickly. I did see a bolting. 8 uses in this game. So you don't move and it's 10 range? 3 to 10 range? Okay. Long distance sending. 20 weight. So and it's only 6 might. C rank though. So probably going to be a little bit more accessible for us. Axe Reaver Sentinel. Comet Fall, I gotta watch out for you. Get a Wither, really? I don't know if we'll use it on the long term. We will be getting a Shaman this map, it would appear. Okay. Well, either way, I've got some battle preps I need to do, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I think I'm ready to go, even though I've spent a long time agonizing over whether or not I bring Parrhesia this map. I've decided I must. This masonry is terrible. Looks fit to burst with the slightest of impacts. And I imagine for every break through a wall, it will collapse either side as well. Wait, what? Best to use it to our advantage, should my force need a link with Rena's. Oh, okay, so you're saying... Yeah, okay, so if we need to get through, the walls are brittle. And we'll be able to do that, no problem, basically is what it's getting at. Now, in terms of this map, first things first, augury before I forget, be proud of me, because this is the first time I've done this at the start of the map, I think. So, Leveler, you have made your stand, as I knew you would. And the hearts of your comrades are as one behind you. This is not a luxury that the enemy enjoys, and animosity shall be its downfall. The enemy must be broken, not merely outlasted. If they shall ensure the opportunity falls into your lap, do not squander it. On other fronts, your reserves skirmish against would-be infiltrators. Okay. Some shall slip the net, stay watchful of the southeast. Okay. Work quickly to secure the allies who rest in their cages. the Black Rose, and the Seeker. But be mindful of the reach of the Skyward Reach's magic, okay? As you yourself reach for these spoils of this place, take heart, Leveler, and do not doubt in your chosen course. Okay. So that does about set me up into what I expect. Well, regardless of all that, we've got 2 allies to recruit. I guess we'll go ahead and look over them briefly. Here's Rozelle. Good woman, so soft-spoken, truly be a heretic. Appearances could be deceiving, but not always. With the innocuous book, a 12 might 13 weight, 1 to 3 range PRF, Rozelle's perfectly ordinary cookbook indeed, level 15 warlock, with some really good stats, an absolutely nuclear mage, rather low on the speed, but very high on the power, the res, highly likely to hit. Looking pretty good. And then over here, actually 38 HP too, that's crazy. Quite goated, honestly. And then here's Annelise with some amazing stats. Carried herself with a dignity that suggested she was in some way above this all, yet she never shirked. She is very adorable. C rank in Swords Pegasus Rider with 14 strength, 19 speed, and 11 res. Pretty good defense with 27 HP. She kind of beats Eileen quite badly, as a matter of fact, but we will indeed see what happens with all that. Level 11 versus level 14? She's got room to grow. She could become better. How much strength? Okay, maybe not. But we'll check out their growth rates in a bit. Either way, this map, I'm going to try to blitz through a bit so that we don't spend as much time as we did last time. Ideally, of course, we'll spend as much time as we need to, regardless of what actually has to happen, but I will try to get a bit of a move on a bit quicker than usual. And that way we can actually, you know, have a moderately decently sized episode, I hope. Regardless of all that, this map looks really cool. We've got some treasure chests over here on the side. One of the primary reasons I was agonizing so much on this map is that I didn't bring my one and only Marie once more on account of Parrhesia, so we will see how that goes. This Myrmidon right here had maxed speed, so I noticed that our enemies are going to be getting quite a bit stronger. 19 speed on this one. Obviously, we've got some promoted enemies in the mix now. It's going to be no joke. The game's going to be progressing at a rather rapid rate. Okay, and then the one last thing I was going to do that I didn't actually do was probably set up Florence and probably set up, well actually, you're going to double 27, 26, 20 damage taken, 14 speed, Steel Axe Blade's 15, so 7 speed versus her 14. Could I use this Steel Blade? There's no way, it's minus 10. I could use the Slim Sword though, for a whopping, how much? 19. Okay, well that's not going to be very good, but either way, I do want to get Parrhesia more experience, so that's what I'm going to be working on. These guys pretty much have this side on lock. I will go ahead and send Rena over here with them, because Colbane's going to need the help a bit, plus she's got the chest keys and all that stuff. And I haven't quite decided on what I want to do with Florent. I guess maybe I'll just take him this way and have him set up as a secondary course of action. That way the enemies can decide who they want to attack, and I've kind of got a way in, so to say. Do you have a healing item? You have the supply anyway, so it's fine. We will most certainly see how this goes. I'm thinking if I really want to, you should attack this dude. So if I really want to, I could park you right here, hit this wall just because, you know, it opens the way if I ever need to go over there. Oh, it opens quite a bit of a way, actually. But either way, you'll probably come and help me. Florent can come over here and do this. And now I've got multiple avenues. That really does open things up a lot. I'm rather surprised to how open it became. I knew it said it was going to be quite a bit, but even still, it was more than I expected. Okay, so my other main objective here, I need to get through these guys. I don't need to worry about the mage too much, but I do need to worry about the pretty much everything else. So I'll break down this wall with Eileen. Hopefully that'll open up. Yeah, I was hoping just the one tile. And that way we can go over here and beat up on this guy. It actually opens up 2 tiles, which I think I'm relatively okay with. I have a lot of different solutions for how I want this one to go, basically. Let's see. Arcus could do the one rounding there. That wouldn't be the worst. Okay, good. Cothiva starts us off. I've got... Oh, nice. We finally get to see the crit on her. I've got Blixa over here to help me out, because I want to use Amelia to thunder Homeboy over here. I'm pretty sure it'll work out, you know, assuming that everything works out with this one. It should be about the same over here. It'll be some damage, but I'll deal with it the way that I best know how. So hopefully maybe Gareth could just one-shot this one and I could use Arcus. Could he use the steel longbow? He could indeed. Okay, I'll just use Arcus with his PRF right here then. If he gets the kill, he gets the kill. I'm not gonna complain about it too much. Now you'll notice again, I didn't bring Liz. I don't have a healer of note, a primary healer that is. I just have the one and only Amelia to help me with that, but we should have no big issues. Let's see. This could go one of a few ways. If I use him to attack right here, could be less than ideal. I guess the fighter will come and attack me. This guy will be in range, which kind of does help a little bit. I don't guess. Let's see. Realistically, what I want to do here is just... because you could get killed if you get attacked by both. Well, I guess to that end, we start with Amelia. I've got to dance for her. I don't necessarily have to, but I'm going to. Dance for Amelia, and that way she can get this. 12 damage taken from you. She has a whopping 13 defense, so she's only taking 14 and 7. 21 plus this 12. So she's living on 1 HP. So we will make that work. I most certainly will. Plus she looks awesome. I mean, what a great new model. I've never seen that Sage animation before, but I think it's literally perfect. Not just for her, but just in general. It's probably my favorite one I've ever seen. So yeah, as I was saying, you've got 13 defense, 20 and 27. So that'll be 7 and 14 for 21 damage, and she's got 22 HP. So she will indeed be living. She will make it. And to that end, I think I will, as a matter of fact, set up Gareth right here. So if he's only taking 7 from this, it doesn't really matter if he misses. Which, of course, he won't, because he's an absolute unit. But he's not getting weighed down, importantly. So I think I can manage... Yeah, just toss that back in the convoy. Probably just go right here, stand in range of supports with Cothiva, Axe Reaver up, and shove you. And that way everything should work out. At the very least, I can hope. Now, Florent, he's a fun one. He got some pretty good levels last time. Obviously, I kind of cheesed a few levels into him, but he was doing a good job, and he will continue to do a good job as far as I can tell. Good ol' Amelia. Now, she's going to be a bit banged up for a while. She's got no HP now, of course. Doesn't actually double that. That's a good one. Rather on the glad side. Sets me up nicely. Okay, and please dodge. Would have been a great one. Even with a bit of help, she's not going to be getting this kill. Or she's not going to be healing up to where she can survive unless she gets defense here. Okay, she wasn't built different for this job, but that was a really good level up nonetheless. We've seen her promotion gains. We know that she's going to be doing well. She will double this one. She's very fast, and he's losing 5 speed. I gotta say, I do like that the steel axes are still 15 weight. I'm glad that they're very heavy. I just feel comfortable whenever I know that base default fighters have 10 con, and they're going to get weighed down by 5 by using a steel axe. Like, that's just something that's intrinsically baked into me, and it feels really nice to know that. It's always a lot of fun to just kind of intrinsically mental math that one down. That way I don't even have to really menu or think about it all too much. Okay, upper portion's taken care of. It's no big deal. It pretty much took care of itself by doing it the way that it did. So Gareth can go up here and kill this one, no problem. Maybe we'll even use the Great Bow for this, just to ascertain the one-shot. Because we don't have any support options up here, so go get him, Gareth. Comet Fall's a scary one. I do have Cathale up here, so I obviously don't want to get hit by that. Hopefully Eileen can get a little bit of damage in, too. Nice chest key, that's really helpful. It's only a 1 use, but I think I'll keep it up here. I do have a 5 use on Blixa just in case, but I am very happy to have that one as it is. Yeah, just get some chip damage with Arcus, doesn't really matter what he does. He's on his way up top as well. I guess I could have brought him around the other side, take out some armor knights and all that, but I don't really feel the need to. I guess I could still send him around if I wanted to. Let's see, are we going to be able to get this one with you, Eileen? We would be able to in theory. I guess it's going to be left to Cathale and Cothiva to wrap this one up. Well, that's not the worst. I could start off with a little bit of Cothiva right here. she could get this kill nice and easy. I did have to buy a fire tome from the prep shop, and next chapter I might have to buy another light tome, because hers sure is coming down to its final uses. Okay, set this one up for Eileen. I'm very happy she'll get some experience. I need to keep her kind of flowing with the experience. She's got to get more levels, especially if I'm going to keep using her. I want to see the end point, the Amelia Eileen support line. So whatever happens, you know, we got to get there some way, somehow. Now, I think I might dance for Arcus. Could be good to dance for Eileen and do a little bit of rescue dropping. Cap speed, strength up to 10. That's a good feel. I'm sure she'll cap speed in 1 level as well. I do really like her portrait, though. If she's like the somewhat, you know, what would you say, like, not quite tsundere, but you kind of get the idea. If she's like that, I'll be rather on the happy side, because that's a trope I rather tend to enjoy. Okay, we got any healing around? Any at all? Eileen's got a little bit. Can you reach up there? Okay. Well, we will trade around the unlock staff for the moment. Do a bit of healing. Push back up. Then dance and do it all over again. And I will put you... Yeah, you've got to go unlock this door anyway, right? Because I don't have a door key on this side. So we'll go up here and heal. She should be fine. Probably could have equipped fire there. Doesn't really matter though, no enemies in range. Enervation's a bit scary. I'll have to take that one on probably with Gareth. He'll put that res to good use, I'm sure. And luckily you have enough move to get away from this guy, so I can continuously bait him backwards. Just to be sure. We don't actually get doubled with this. But regardless, I cannot stand in range. I will simply continue to bait this guy around, because I have no supports on Tricia. Are you gonna go upwards? Nah, you'll follow. Trust. There is someone that is going to be a great deal of experience for you in this. Well, I could let Rena set up the kill as well. Nah, I think I need her up top this map, or this turn. Okay, we're gonna be able to get this with Severin if I stick back a bit? Yeah, probably. Can you reach that one? Iron longbow. Well, we've got several options and all of them are good. I'm not really too fussed about this one. Wither. Okay. We'll start off nice and easy with a bit of Colbane Javelin then. Yeah, that'll set up nicely. A little bit of damage even if we miss, right? Can't really go wrong with it. And then we will simply walk up here and do what needs to be done. Good. Iron longbow for the perfect kill. Severin can get some chip experience. I will say Serin's kind of falling behind a little bit, but it's not really because she's bad. It's more like because Cothiva and Colbane are so ridiculous. More defense, really. Well, I'll take it. Her biggest attribute right now is that she supports Fran, and to that end, I don't want to lose that. I guess theoretically, there's like, if one of them were to die, you could probably get an A rank with somebody else, but that's a bit too sad for me to think about, so we'll just pretend that that's not the case. Maybe I should have let Julian do that first so that Severin could get the experience. I do like him as well, but we'll see how long he lasts. Hopefully for a long time. Let's see. Does it really do me bad to put Rena back? I guess it kind of does. She's got to get over here. Let's see, does she have... I don't think she can quite reach this. Yeah, okay. That'll be fine. She's still in range of Colbane, and you can get this kill nice and easy. Florent is still kind of goated. I like him a lot. Slim weapons patch up the issues that the more less skill-inclined Cavaliers tend to have, although he's got pretty good skill too. Droppable Slim Sword, greatly appreciated, and on to the next turn. This one's flowing nicely. I like this one a lot. I could have been going a bit faster, of course, if I'd brought Marie along. I could go ahead and have her just sweep up the right side, most likely as intended. A lot of damage here. Magic ain't no joke in this game, I gotta say. A lot of your units either have res or they don't. It's a very distinct feel. Which, you know, I can respect and appreciate up to a certain point. Hopefully we can get a couple of unexpectedly res-heavy units. We've got a couple of them, but they're mostly mages. Okay, that's fine. Awesome. Well, to that end, I might as well just go up here and unlock this door then. No point in worrying about it too much. We can go talk to you probably next turn. Alright, and you're still chasing me down, so we'll do a little bit of Iron Sword. Well, It's not quite worth 2 shoves, but that's okay. We'll keep baiting this guy along, and I'll just potion up. I'll get the kill eventually. It's not really a big concern for me. Whenever it comes along, that'll be fine by me. So here we have a bunch of steel lances. You do move. That is my biggest issue right now, isn't it? The homeboy, the buddy himself. Now we do have... Let's see, how far do you reach? I could set Arcus right here with Halberd equipped. Much as I don't like to admit it, he is pretty good. And we'll go right here with you. You can't quite reach this tile, so we'll swap you over to fire, trade back the unlock staff, and not shove. Let's open up that door. And that way we can figure something out. I could probably trade the chest key over to Eileen and she could get that right now. I'm okay with having multiple instances of chest key at the ready, so to say. Even if it's just a one use, it'll come in handy later. Having the option to spread it out is good. Master Seal. Let's not worry about that too much. So anyway, with all that in mind, she should be okay. 22, 23, that's 10 and 11, plus 28 from you. So that could hurt. That could hurt quite a bit, actually. Yeah, that would actually not do her very well. So maybe to that end, we do a little bit of this, put Gareth right here, Killer Axe equipped, do a little shove, and then put Cathale up here. And she can hold the line. The axe dudes will be okay, because they're either defensively bulky or big on HP. And everything else will kind of just flow. Let's see, if you can even reach further than anyone else, then I can put Cothiva right here. She can bait one, probably kill with... I mean, it's a steel lance, right? It's going to be pretty heavy. 11 speed. Okay. Well, to that end, I'll just, I'll stand here and I'll Comet Fall. Which could be a waste. It might be a bit of a significant waste, actually. Maybe I'll just stand here with Shine. So I'm only down 1 speed on that, and he's down by 4. So he would be about even. Plus we're in support range, so that should work out. Now, how's this gonna go? If I didn't think Florent would kill, I would send him back. Is he gonna kill? My 7 speed. Guess the javelin weighs him down quite a bit. Well, either way, we'll make our way. Who has the chest key again? Is it really on the other side again? Did I play myself? I think I might have played myself, because I did give him the chest key. Well, that's fine. We'll get a nice hearty Florent messenger around. I can probably bait you out with him, actually. Axe Reaver's not going to weigh you down. 18 speed, 13 speed. Using a sword, it's doubled weapon triangle. As far as I know, it should be. I will pretend as though it's not for the sake of my calculation, because it's safer that way. So, 25 damage. 25 minus his 13, so he'd take 12 times 2 and thus be fine after a potion nobody else can reach. That is a good method of bringing this guy out into our midst. So we'll Steel Sword up and potion. I do be enjoying these potions, they're rather tremendous. That sets me up nicely to... yeah, sets me up nicely to do whatever I want on the next turn. Everyone's ready to go. Rather large castle this time, but certainly fine by me. Yeah, Arcus is going to be taking some damage here, no doubt. He's hurting, but I don't think he's going to be... is he going to get killed here? I'm pretty sure those other guys were way less strong, so he should be fine, even with weapon triangle on one of them. Okay, cool. It is doubled weapon triangle. Good information for me. He does indeed 3-shot, so that's not bad. I could give that kill to Florent. Let's see, even with weapon triangle? Okay, yeah, you're going for Cothiva, good. Just as I anticipated. Greatly appreciated. Long have we waited. Gendarme activated. So let's see what happens. More speed, good. That's what I was hoping for. That's what you like to see. Cothiva's been getting some good level ups. I'm very proud of her in this regard. We're really not going to get this skill. Well, that's Arcus for you. That sure is Arcus for you. That's what happens to me when I use Hector Lords. I get destroyed for no reason. Gotta love it. Either way, this turn sets itself up really. Paladins, really. Silver swords, not bad. I like to see the promoted enemies, that's fun. I do be enjoying. You could get 2 kills here. Probably a good opportunity. We'll hope for the crit on this one to start us off. If no crit, please a dodge. Good. Then I can set her up 2 kills. Good job, Eileen. Greatly appreciated. This rapier, 100% worth it. Sword rank up too. That does put her a league above the other one. Is that B rank? Should be, yeah. Okay. Well, that sets me up very nicely indeed. As long as I can... Let's see. You both reach, you don't. Okay, cool. Very good. Very good indeed. So we'll start off with... Let's see. We don't have the Rider's Bane up here, so I'll just simply use Cathale for this one. Could Arcus one-shot this one since it's Lance? Could be worth it, because then I could dance and she could take no damage. Okay. Go for it, Arcus. Don't miss a 99 on me, my dude. That would be greatly underappreciated, or not really appreciated at all. Okay, not bad. Hopefully... Yeah, that's about a standard level up. I keep wanting more speed on him. One thing about a Hector Lord, or any armored type unit in general, you want a little bit of speed, because the damage begins to rack up when you start getting doubled. Let's see, could you one-shot this one? Not quite. It's going to be left to probably Amelia. Indeed it is. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll start off simple. Dance for you. Level up on Blixa. Very nice. Okay. Not going to complain about that one. Nice, easy kill. She's good, I swear. I promise. I've just been underutilizing her for a while. Then Cothiva right here, and could be nice and easy. Maybe I could use the opportunity to heal up, though. Because ultimately I want Gareth to go shoot this one down. With the Great Bow, he should be able to. 14 plus that for 36, minus 5. It's a little bit over an exact kill, so that's good. I do want to have a unit action available to swap him back over to swords as well. Or axes, that is. See, we don't even really have to heavy pike this one. Probably better just to use Cothiva right here. A little bit of shine. She gets the better experience. She uses the lesser or less valuable weapon. Not really going to be too sad about that one. Whereas a heavy spear could wind up coming in handy later. Plus this leaves me Cothiva open. Or Cathale open to do the trading that I had so badly desired. And speed up this one a little bit. Magic animations, am I right? Okay, so yeah, he'll set up this kill. Or he'll get this kill. Even with the steel longbow. What a legend. Gareth kind of OP. I will never complain about him. Okay, so you can't reach. 1 tile shove would get me a good start on the next turn. So let's go ahead and get that in motion. And everyone else is ready to go. So we'll start off with Fran. And then Florent can get the kill. Florent does support a couple of people I have on the map. I think it's either Fran or Severin. Is it? It's one of the two. He supports one of them, and then the other one he supports is Julian. Well, I could give this kill too. It's a bit risky. I guess I could go from this side. Or I could give it to Severin. Does she have... I kind of want Julian up here as much as possible. Mostly just on account of... Yeah, I'm not going to trust him with that one. We're going to go ahead and do this with Florent. We'll see what happens, though. We're going to get a new unit here. I'm probably just going to send her after the treasure chests if I have a chest key. Wouldn't be the worst. More defense, okay. Got that luck up a little bit. I will not complain. No, sir. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk to you. Long Ting Yu, Elstyra. Know you that name, the woman? I don't know if I said... I'm pretty sure I said most of that wrong, as a matter of fact. Huh? No matter. Only vain hope my search might be over. Regardless, you have my gratitude. You may call me Annelise. I know not your quarrel with these men, only that I share in it. Too long have I been left to linger, my only crime to wander across the border. Yet I have kept as sharp as I could, while they have left me to waste. If handed a blade, I assure you I can and shall repay my debt. Okay. Indeed, I will do something of the sort. So we do have a chest key. I'm glad that I kept that one. So yeah, two use chest keys, slim sword to you. And let's do a quick unit review of Annelise with her growth rates in view. 45 strength, 60 speed, 35 defense, and 40 res. Wow, with a 50% HP growth on a 27 base. She may just simply be better than Eileen. I do think I generally prefer her stat line. She's got more defense and strength. Her speed is slightly lower, but in practice it literally doesn't matter. Comparing two units side by side like this does make me a bit sad on behalf of Eileen right here, but I'll try to use them both. I'm sure they probably support or something. But yeah, either way, Annelise should be able to get this no problem. So you, my friend, you have quarrel with the madam herself. Well, we will simply allow you to do so. Put you right here with an iron sword equipped. I do still need to get into this door over here. I don't have a door key. Alas, the door keys continuously evade me. And it is nobody's fault but my own. Maybe it would be a good idea to push Julian a bit, because he could do some work. Yeah, I can get him started over here at the very least. Kinda surprised he doesn't get that kill, but it is what it is. Probably, to a certain point, somewhat intentional. Base level Julian not being able to get that kill. Let's see. And I guess Colbane can just make his way. Let's see. Wonder how long it'll be till I get... please don't take damage. Come on. Come on, Parrhesia. Trying to be nice. Trying to set you up. Wonder how long it'll be until I can get Amelia over here to unlock this door. I'm probably being a little bit overzealous or overextending a bit with my usage of the unlock staff, but I don't feel as though I'm going to be regretting it nearly as much as perhaps expected. Okay, a lot of stuff coming this way. Well, Cathale's gonna have a great time with all that, I am sure. She doesn't have the Rider's Bane up here, but I can, well, I could actually give one of these to Colbane, because it should set itself up that way. Because nobody here has 2 range, except for the buddy with the spear. Is he getting way down? -2 speed. Well, in terms of all of that, Gareth will be pretty okay. I might even be able to kill this one with... Not quite. You've got res. Really now. Fascinating. Unexpected, but something of a welcome surprise, I suppose. Okay, well, let's start this off nice and easy. A little bit of hand axe. Let's see. Multiple avenues are open to finishing this one. I could keep Gareth right here and just Great Bow. And then I could set up... She'll be fine, right? She's got 18 defense. Some of them will double her, but even with that in mind... As long as I kill the mage, I'm pretty set here. Okay. Gareth can do that, and I'll wall off with Cathale, and that way I can send Amelia back down and bait out some of the Cavaliers. Bait out at least one of the Cavaliers, that is. Cathale right here. I could use the heavy pike, I don't really see a reason to. 10 damage from you is going to be bad enough. It's going to be 11 times 2 from the other one. So she's just hanging in there, doing the best she can. Nobody else has 2 range, and I really can't afford the crit, so I don't really want Cothiva nearby. So I'll put you right here. We'll make it work, because that's your 2 range and nobody else's. Colbane with a potion, potentially. Could go over this way. A little bit of a kill for Parrhesia. I could set up a paladin kill for Parrhesia as well. I'm rather tempted to do so, because I could get this one. Let's see. Can I get that one without getting the rest? Probably not. Tell me now, are you going to get this kill? Indeed you're not. Well, that's okay. Because I could, in theory, set up such that I get all of these kills no problem and stay out of your range. Trade you a potion, if at all possible. I should be able to. Go ahead, Florent. Looking good with those javelins. Only 3 damage, but that's sometimes all you really need. So you can only reach this far. In that case... Let's see, I kind of played myself, didn't I? If I set up this kill... Yeah, I kind of played myself. Well, in that case, maybe we do this, and then I'll rescue you with Fran, because she's larger. Because I can get the kill this way, and I can still rescue. Bit of a shame. Am I going to have to leave him? He'll get dropped. It'll be okay. So, go for it. I've got a plan, Dutch, and I will execute upon it. It will involve executing this guy. No damage taken. That's kind of really nice. Helps me a lot, given my lack of healers at the moment, but luckily, HP is a resource. Speed, okay, and we are making use of it. I like his little fists there. What a cool guy. So you've got the Rider's Bane, right? Is it on you? You do indeed have the Rider's Bane. Okay, in that case... Okay, we'll trade you this potion for your Javelin for the moment, and I will rescue you. Let's see. Various things could have gone better there, I suppose. But we'll do as we must. I don't really mind having him back there for the moment. Would you be fine with the potion? You're not going to get doubled. You're literally Colbane. So with the Rider's Bane, you're going to have... Let's see, 12. Only -1 speed. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. He might be fine without it. Really? You're gonna have 28 minus 13, which is 15 damage. So yeah, no, I do need the potion. Well, either way, Tricia, have a great time with this one. You deserve the experience. You've been kiting this guy for the entire map. Please enjoy your time. Let's see. Yeah, all things considered, I could have played it a bit better, but it is what it is. We'll get through it. Physics staff. Well, be nice if I had a unit who could use that. I'd say as if I don't have 2 of them. So yeah, trade you over to the Rider's Bane. Give me the Slim Lancer or whatever. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. Go right here. Rider's Bane up and potion. Whoosh. He'll be just fine. Can't quite get Reyna in range. That's okay as well. Is there any way I could get you down there fast enough to just unlock and be back? I do not know. I might be able to do some shove. So I can't really use Cothiva this turn anyway. See, I'd need to be quite a bit closer. Well, it is what it is. I'll do it next turn. Cothiva not in range of Cathale because I do not want the support here. And Eileen can help with some rescue dropping next turn. That's what we'll do. That's how we'll set it up. I guess Reyna can break down this wall. Don't really see a reason not to. Makes it easy on me next turn. Now, we do have a bolting. I'm not in range of it, so I'm not too worried about it. I believe Cathale's doubling this guy. It's kind of a nice feeling to see 2 Armor Knights duke it out, and one of them be faster than the other, even with the same weapon equipped. Okay, apologies for the quick cut. Either way, back into it. 36 damage, what a legend. Colbane's doing great, and the Paladins appear to use the helmetless model. I'm okay with that, I think. It's not the worst. It's not my favorite either, but it's not that bad. Okay. Right, about bloody time we found our way to the fight. Now let's do our part. We can make the difference. Something just isn't right. Heck are you going on about now? Yeah, I don't know. Been on edge all this time. If the spellslingers are nervous... Excuses, excuses. There'll be time for whining when the work is done. Now follow me. Really? They're on our side now. Well, they're not gonna make it against these guys. How does that work exactly? We do have help. I'm glad to have the help, but it's very surprising. Green gargoyles, though. I mean, I'm certainly not sad about that. That's really cool. Is it really set up to kill both of the mages? Do we have one with the javelin over here? That would be kind of peak, honestly. If it's set up to intentionally take out the mages. Okay, it's not. Well, that's fine. Interesting. Imagine getting ambush spawned, just like that. That's really funny. There's 5 of them. There is a javelin, a short spear. Really, we got that hit. Wow, these guys are legends. Wonder what's up with that. Very surprising. Some watchers. Huh. Maybe they're just, like, in general, they've been deployed and now we just kind of It's like, yeah, please get out of our castle. Maybe that's the entire idea with them. Well, either way, let's go ahead and get this one. Ancient lance. Well, we have 2 ancient weapons as of yet. Useless to you now, but perhaps. Maybe if I break it, maybe that's the play. I've got to break these probably one-day legendary weapons, and then they unfold into their true glory. Let's see. Well, I'm still in a good spot here, quite honestly, so maybe I just steal longbow for a little while. Throw some javelins. It would pretty much do what I want it to do. That said, I do need to heal Cathale if she's going to be... Maybe we'll just kill this one. I do need you to not be in range, though, so we'll do it like this. A little bit of great bow. Nice and easy. We don't really need to use the great bow there. Just kind of like the damage. We don't have any healing up here as of yet. But I do need to... Let's see. I do still need to do this with Amelia. He's got to stand right there. Maybe Florent could get this one? I'm sure that'd be a good experience, yeah. Maybe Colbane deserves this one, though, because he's really close to the level up, and he's working hard out here. Although, if I keep things as they are, and I just stay right here, I'll just stay here with the javelin equipped, honestly. That way you can keep fighting like that. Colbane can bait this one by standing right here. Rider's Bane up and potion. And then you can get baited out as far as right here, which you cannot reach. So that could be a job for Fran. Even though she's not that fast, she's good on defense. Let's see, 12. So yeah, she will get doubled. Right? Unless she has 13 speed. I guess either way, I can take and drop with you now. 12 speed, you're down by 1. So yeah, I will get doubled for 29. It's 13 times 2. No crit chance, because we've got at least 1 point of luck. Yeah. Very good. You don't reach. You do reach. And I could even go as far as to use Amelia for this. Do the big double bop on this guy. Speed these animations along. Simple as. Florent can go right here. Get this one. Good experience for sure. Probably could have given that one to Fran, in all honesty. But I do like Florent. He's on the fast track to promotion, level 17 already. Strength speed, what a legend. He's doing great. And then we do our... Let's see, am I going to be able to do that? I guess I could stand as far as right here. I'll kill her bow. I don't really see a reason not to. 50 crit standing right here with the supports in range. Yeah, and you don't hit that tile, so just making sure. Killer bow, do a little dance. And we'll unlock this from right here. And just to be petty, we'll do it from 1 tile away because it's the unlock staff. Then we'll have in our midst a brand new unit at the top of the turn. Alright, and everyone else is pretty much good to go. I'm going to keep Cothiva out of range. Guess it doesn't really matter anymore. I mostly just want you out of here. I guess you two can do some healing. Arcus doesn't really need to. We just have to kill Pruval. We're just out of your range as well. 17 damage. Maybe I will, just because I'm more likely than not to forget about the bolting, and I don't want Arcus to just take 17... Well, he would take enough damage to die, so let's not play that game. Let's not do the silly. We've got potions for days, so let's enjoy them. And yeah, we'll keep Eileen kind of just floating around here. And it looks like on the horizon, if I detect it properly, it is a Parrhesia kill. We'll go ahead and potion though, might as well. Gonna set up a Paladin for Parrhesia. Okay, Cathale, you got this one, no problem, and you're still safe. Everyone else is set up to do as they must. Now this is fascinating down here. You do have a little bit of crit, surprisingly. I guess the Watchers probably have 0 luck, so can't really complain. Promoted little hero down there. He's probably going to be occupied for the remainder of the map. if I had to guess. I don't know if these guys are going to double. Okay. The Watchers are going to be valuable to a certain extent. Yeah, we know what's going to go on here. A little bit of damage taken, a little bit of death occurring. Okay, now this is where it gets interesting. Rider's Bane per usual. Nice little dodge there, greatly appreciated. Of course, this guy had more HP and no weapon triangle disadvantage, so that's a help. Okay. I would be tempted to split this one off into a second episode, but we're so close to the end already. Nice, finally get to see that crit. Not quite gonna get the kill. Sets us up nicely. Not doubled. Not doubled. See, -2 speed. I wonder. Okay, yeah, these guys on their way. Alrighty, that works for me. Ah, more enemies. Are they promoted as well? Well, they are certainly going to be on their way. Brutal Lance. A hulking weapon, hard to use. 2 times weapon experience. 22 might. Oh my gosh. That's insane. Well, let's go this way with you. I can work on... I could just go kill him. It wouldn't be that hard to kill. 15 speed. If I were using you with the fire tome, so you're not weighed down. 26 -7, which we could get the kill. We would have to have somebody else in range ready to go, but even still. Okay, so in the interest of keeping it going, a lot of cabs with various types of weapons. Well, I guess we'll see about this. How many turns are we in? 7 turns? Okay, he's gonna rush us down very, very shortly then. Blixa nearby, I could have 2 promoted kills for Parrhesia if I really wanted here. Presuming that she hits, of course. She can use the Lance Reaver, so let's give her that. If it's guaranteed, then it's guaranteed. So, please enjoy your time, Parrhesia. Have a wonderful time. Get a good level up. That's all I'm hoping for. Indeed, indeed. That was not a good level up. That is explicitly not what I told you to do. I'm rather offended, as a matter of fact, that you would dishonor me in this way, but I guess it is what it is. You reap what you sow and all that stuff. Let's try again. Well, she did get the skill. She did exactly what she needed to have 100% accuracy against that guy. So, maybe she's not worthless. Maybe she just makes me sad a little bit, and that's all that there is to it. 20, 18, and 18. Cobain should be fine if he goes out there. 20, 20. So he's taking 7 from each of those. And, let's see, 13 minus 17. Well, backwards. 4 damage. So, 4 plus 14. I mean, he's pretty okay. 4 plus 14 plus an additional 7 for 25 damage. If I put him out here with a potion, he actually just full solos all of these guys. Maybe doesn't quite get the kills, but sets them up. I mean, as long as you're not in range of this one, and as long as this guy can't reach, yeah, this exact tile, he can stand here, Rider's Bane, and then I just pull everybody else back a little bit. I mean, it doesn't really bother me that much if they want to come and do some things of their own volition, right? So, as long as I'm not in range of you, you could stand here and get this, or I could even go as far as to put someone with a potion right here. Do we have one of those? We don't. We do. Well, in that case, trade the potion. Here's your hand axe. A little bit of shine to kill this one. Bob. And then you really don't even need the potion, do you? Yeah, not at all. So, I mean, if that's going to be the most damage that we can deal, might as well just enjoy our time here, because Cobain's going to have no issues with these guys. He'll get hit by all of them, probably, but it is what it is. So let's get Jolien to recruit her. Rozelle, at last the prospect of sunshine again. Oh, forgive me, my name is Rozelle. I practice certain esoteric forms of magic that are traditionally shunned, and see little point in pretending that I am here for any other reason. But judging by what I have heard, you need all the help you can find. Allow me to repay you for your faith and my freedom. Okay, not bad. Rozelle with the innocuous book, her PRF 12 might 13 weight, not weighed down by it, and 1 to 3 range. Very nice. 29 damage dealt with it. Very, very high stats where she is intended to have high stats. Seems to be a very min-maxed unit. 55 magic, 25 speed, 5 defense, notably, with 65 res, 55 luck, and 60 skill with her 90 HP growth and 38 HP base. Yeah, this is a unit who most certainly lives, even in the face of physical damage a lot of the time. Probably would do her some good to have the, what is it, the Blossom do? Probably be a good candidate for that. Get that speed up a little bit and hope for a little bit of defense. Mostly just get that HP maxed out as soon as possible. Not bad at all. Okay, so let's see here. Florence, I can have you rescue Tricia, and we can just run on back. Surely you'll be out of range enough that I can simply just use Rozelle to take and drop. Very high constitution, very much a help for my purposes. Can you rescue Blixa? Because if you can, you're taking as much damage as Colbane, which is hilarious to think about. Then we can do a little bit of this, a little bit of take and drop, and then whatever happens can do as it will. The rest of the army up here is pretty much in place to do as they will as well. None of you guys are in range. I think I'm just going to end turn. We'll keep it as it is, and Colbane can get a bunch of experience. I'll probably promote him before we know it. I don't know if he'll get all the kills, but he'll set us up nicely. I'm just going to speed through this. We know what's happening with the gargoyles. They're gonna get killed. They're gonna get destroyed. All right. The maps are getting quite long and large, though. Not that I'm complaining. They're very fun. And yeah, Colbane's gonna have a great time up here, because he's good on speed, has no major issues. Probably gonna kill the sword ones. Yeah, exact HP. 1 point of defense would hearten me a little bit. Not necessary, but would have been nice. Good experience nonetheless. Setting himself up nicely for lots of kills. Free real estate, more or less, right? We're setting up some stuff for Tricia as well. Gotta appreciate the Colbane magic there. Okay. And then Buddy should be on his way to greet us in one more turn. The boss, that is. You will not. Okay. As long as we stay out of your range, I'm pretty much happy to just stay here. As a matter of fact, we'll just kind of speed through this. Get what little damage we need to. A little bit of javelin action. And then some kills for Tricia. Please enjoy. I know I certainly will. I'll try for the iron sword. Nah, I'll try slim sword. I want to keep her pretty high up in terms of accuracy. Pretty good level up. Pretty good level up indeed. Alright, perform right here. Yep, nice and easy. Now I'll try Iron Sword. If she misses, then she deserves it. Okay, cool. You're out of range. You're going to rush us down. Colbane's going to have no issues with that. He can do a little bit of healing. Or he can get healed, as a matter of fact. Whoosh. I'm not even really scared to stay in range of bolting, so... we'll see how you do first. See if we can get the crit, I suppose. And if not, then Colbane will finish the job. Could even use you if I did a little bit of shoving. Or I could use Julian. Yeah, I'll use Julian. I think he's probably a little bit more likely. Although, it would be fun to see her in action once, because I don't know that I'll keep her for the whole game. I would need 2 shoves, which I can manage with... Well, I guess at this point I have to use Julian. Kind of played myself by using Rena too quickly. Okay, first of all, the damage from you. And surely Julian will be able to deal 21 with Thunder. As a matter of fact, he will not. But it's fine, because at 3 range, it'll be Elfire time. Right? Good. Don't miss a 99, please. That would have been quite disastrous, as a matter of fact, but we might have been able to manage. Some way, somehow. I would really like to get the experience off these two as well. It's funny how you can have a stat line like this, and I'm still like, yeah, I could kill it. Kind of feels nice in a way. Okay, we'll have Florent ready to go. It's no damage right there. Anybody else that I can get into range? Gareth can come down here. Okay, apologies for the quick cut once more. It appears that my throat is not quite ready to be back to recording, but geez, I need to play more. I need to play more. Okay, let's see. He should be on his way down here now. Turn 9, or maybe it's the start of turn 9 that he says he's gonna rush us. I guess we'll see. I hope he rushes us down this turn. It would be greatly helpful to my cause. Next turn it is. Really? Oh, now it's turn 9, okay. Well, either way, I'm still basically fine. I just don't want to stand in your range primarily. I'm not too worried about the bolting. I guess I am kind of worried about the bolting. It's scary out here. Warding axe, well. Because I don't want to stand in your range is the main thing. I don't want to kill Severin. I don't know if, I mean, his dialogue here is a bit, how do you say, like, what's the word that I'm looking for? Endearing, in a sense. It's kind of giving you the impression that maybe he's not all that he's, you know, he's not all that bad. Whereas, relentless in pursuit, he threw forward man after man. When the time came, he did not flinch. Well, maybe Pruval's not that bad either. It's hard to say who's really on the bad side in this particular conflict. Which, you know, kinda nice in its own way. Let's hope for the crit here. Only when it doesn't matter, I see. Well, that's okay. I guess it kinda mattered a little bit before. Not as much as perhaps I would have liked, but regardless, we should have the chance to use Rozelle now. I'm not gonna worry about those at the bottom too much. Let's see. Guess I'll rescue you and just steal longbow. So, I mean, if he's gonna rush us down, we're not really in range of anybody. We kind of just have time to get our troops all set up here and get some nice promoted experience where at all possible. I'll heal with Amelia. Whoosh. And we might get to see Annelise and Rozelle in action. Don't know if I'll be using either one. Kind of want to. Both seem really cool, but in terms of whether or not I can, well, it's a wholly separate question. I wouldn't really be the worst for Miss Tricia here to go stand out in range of this guy. Maybe I'll save her HP. Yeah, I might as well save her HP. You're gonna go hit Gareth, that's okay. Okay, looks like we're good to go for this turn too. We can get Rain up here. Nobody else is in range, just Gareth. Okay, on to the next turn. I am sure the breakthrough must be close at hand. I require more men. Where are our reserves? Is that your solution to every setback, you fool? Perhaps the Ockmen shall simply drown in the blood of our men. Their swords will shatter from all the slaughter. Such genius. Reasonable. You forget yourself, Severin. For all the gift of your blood, for all the favor you've carried with the Grand Marshal and Chancellor, you hold no rank here, and I shall not be talked to. Aye, there's little point in trying to talk to you. Away, you men. To heck with rank, I'm headed back to the Bastion. If you want to stay here and be thrown to your deaths by this coward, then by all means be my guest. What, you mean to abandon me, Severin? What you do here is none of my concern. Farewell. Get back here, Severin, and the rest of you, stop. Don't follow that traitor. I am not the coward he says I am. I would not send you anywhere I am not willing to go myself. So follow me, follow my lead to victory. Okay. I can respect that, even if it's born of, well, sudden necessity rather than necessary. Oh. Okay. Cool. Sure. That works with me. That sets me up to do a lot of things that I want to do this turn. Eileen can probably go and beat up on this guy, as a matter of fact. She doesn't die, quite. Well. Are we going to double this one? That one is rather on the strong side. Well, let's take this opportunity to at least see their battle animations. I guess it doesn't really matter which one I attack. I'll attack this one. Slightly more convenient for me. Looking very good. A very nice color palette. Purples, the blacks, the greens. Big fan. And then Annelise can do her thing quite well, as a matter of fact. Maybe from this side. Probably sets me up a little bit better. Parrhesia for the boss kill. Do I see my opportunity? Would be rather on the funny side. Gareth could probably set up the kill. Colbane with the shove could do a lot of work, I'm sure. Well, we've got various things we can do here. Let's start off nice and simple, like I was saying. You get this one. I want to see your battle animations. Very pretty. I like Pegasus Knights, big fan of them. I like them more than Wyvern Knights, typically. That said, in terms of Wyverns, we've only had the one. While he is cool, he is not my favored method of gaming. Let's see, is Cothiva going to be able to get this one? Maybe. Not quite. See, hatchet fighters are a little bit scarier than perhaps given credit for. Not getting doubled is just as much a boon. Interesting level up there, as, you know, all else. Really, we've already got the A rank. Well, I'm going for that one. Hey, Cothiva, good to see you're keeping out of trouble. Cathale, have I done anything to offend? What are you? No, not at all. After that night we shared, I thought I had performed fairly enough, had I not? And yet ever since, you have retired into solitude each night. Even made eyes from time to time at comely camp followers. I ask you, am I... Wait, you wanted more? Why didn't you ask, you daft girl? Truly, so far gone that I... Wait, what? I've been here all along. I didn't think it... I figured it was a one-off. I was happy enough with that. I was happy enough with that, mind. Don't think you disappointed. But look, things happen on campaign. People you'd never look twice at start to seem enticing, right? You're a beautiful young woman, entire world at your feet. I am just a tough soldier who couldn't even work a farm. Cathale, you're far more than that. Alright, a tough soldier with nice hair. True. But no, forget, let me start again. Hoped you wanted more from me, because I want more of you. You remember what you told me about loneliness? How it felt to be needed. Sure? Perhaps I didn't ask because I was afraid of the answer. I want to feel needed. I want to know whatever it is that you see in me, that made you go out of your way to protect me, console me, and when this is all over, if by some miracle we survive, I don't want it to end. I would not part ways. But it is just a dalliance on campaign, and if you feel we could not match... Do it together, you mean? We go back to the quiet, safe life, but this time we've got each other. I think I could find some meaning in that. Do you? Well, heck, it's as good a shout as any. Just means you better not get any fancy notions of heroics. Dying would ruin it all for us both, do you hear? Then I shall have to rely on you to keep guard, Cathale. Do my part to cover your back. Hit me in the heart. Okay, we're gonna go for that one. That's gonna be my long-term, I enjoy that ship. That's my thing. Okay, we're gonna hope for the hit here. It doesn't really matter if we get it or not. Of course, we hit the 69 right after the marriage proposal, but all that aside, very much enjoyed that one. Very good. A little bit more speed. I was hoping. A little bit more speed would have went a very long way there. Well, nice that we could get that one that early. I'm happy to see it done. Given they did spend a lot of time standing next to each other this map. Okay, so I'm gonna use Arcus to shove since he can't really do anything else. Doesn't really help me necessarily, but sets up the potential for getting the crit. Would be kind of funny. Worst case scenario, I shove Colbane to get that kill. Okay. I don't die this time, that's a bonus. Greatly appreciated, I'm sure. But indeed. Well, she also gets the experience to level up off of it. And she gets strength, so it was worth it. And HP. It was entirely worth it. So how are you doing with the Lance Reaper? 15 damage, so if I can deal 14 with, like, Gareth or something. Or with Florent. Or with Julian. I just need to deal 14 damage. We'll give it a solid shot. We've still got Amelia and Gareth to handle the rest. Okay, good. I'll take it. I'm not going to complain, that's for sure. Okay, so now we actually get this, guaranteed. Good job, Parrhesia. You've really been working hard. I see your efforts here. Okay, not bad. I honestly wouldn't mind more skill. Okay. Not bad, really. Pretty good. She's turning out. That's for sure. She's doing things that were probably not expected, but she sure is doing them. Get Rena up here for a little bit of help. Push Colbane forward. Probably give him the boss kill, and that way, you know, all things considered, he could get the level up and potentially move on to promotion. I'll use Steel Longbow here. I shall avenge all that were put to the sword here. I prove all, Knight of Musain. Okay. Shall you? Will you? I wonder. Somehow I doubt that. Is it worth it to give Tricia the kill? She would level up off of it. I'm about halfway tempted to promote Colbane as it is, so if I give him this, I could do that at the start of the next map. How much damage you deal in here? You're getting the kill. Oh, with Thunder, I can, let's see. Let's do it like this. There we go. Wait. Why is Thunder more accurate from there? Does somebody have a skill? What? Wait, do I lose accuracy by going further away? 18. Wait, I lose damage and accuracy from standing farther away? I'm in range. Oh. Of course. Okay, that makes so much more sense. Well, regardless, I'm sure that she won't miss a 98, so it is what it is. I just had the wrong person in mind. I was like, you know, maybe it's been secretly, you know, -2 hit and attack all along or something. More defense? Crazy. You're ridiculous. I'll take all the defense I can get on a Sage, by the way. That's one of the most insane things you can have. I mean, it would be really funny to give that one to Tricia. I'm gonna give it to Colbane, though. I think he deserves it. He worked hard this map. He deserves the glory. Nice. He even got the crit. He knew he was ready. Finish it, you dudes. I go to my place by the dragon. And dragging this lance across your face. Lamau. Okay, no, that was definitely the play. He's ready for another level up at the start of the next chapter. Luck, defense, and skill. Beautiful. What a great job. They're falling back. It's over. We've won. But we can't afford to tarry. One final pass of the palace. Make sure we're leaving nothing and nobody inside. Then we burn it all to ash. Okay, that'll work for me. That was a very fun chapter. These chapters are getting long, but I'm enjoying them a lot. Hopefully you guys don't mind the long episodes too much. If you do, leave a comment, if you made it this far, of course, and let me know, because it would be greatly helpful to my personal know-how and things that I want to do with these episodes so that I don't just start cutting them back too prematurely and all that. But either way, just let me know if you made it this far. We've got the place burning. You might want to stand back a bit. The smell is going to be something. I'm fine here. Good work. He did? Very well. Indeed, he did a great job. We are quite sure there is nobody left inside. We combed the place 4 times. Picked it clean enough of flesh that a vulture would be impressed. Just make sure we're ready to go by tomorrow. We can't get tied up too long helping the wounded. Right, sir. I'm sorry, but we have the big picture to think of. It'll do none of us any good to get caught in a counterattack. Yeah, I know. Fear not, Captain. I understand you must keep perspective. Sometimes the right and just course of action seems cold. Yet within I can tell a warm and noble heart beats inside you. In truth, you put us all to shame. I would fight with you, Captain. I would follow to the ends of the earth. I don't imagine we'll march that far. The Grand Library will suffice. So you truly do intend to win this civil war. We'll never be secure otherwise. The standing forces are spread thin, trying to quash the rebellion. We just tore a chunk out of what's remaining. Besides, the snows have started to come in, early even for Musain, no? This is the time to strike, if ever there is one. And what is more, 'tis the right thing to do. You've been a corrective upon this land, Captain. Corbeau must have seen it too. You should rest. You've been penned up in a cage for however long, then thrust into a fight. We'll need you for fresh on the road ahead. Or fresh for the road ahead. As practical as ever, Captain. You have the right of it. Wrestling with your place in it all, girl? We've got a lot of characters that have a lot of story relevance. This feels nice. It feels like everyone really is here. What a great story. No, not really. I know what I must do. Did you have to burn the camp to achieve it? Call it a morale boost, for the troops as much as for myself. I know to push my feelings aside when the moment comes, but we won today. We earned the right for this fire. For what it is worth, I think you are correct to press on, though the snows limit our avenues of approach. I'll think on the tactics later. Of course, I can see you are in a more meditative state now. But before I leave you to the flames, allow me to ask you this. You seek to dethrone the provost. What will happen next? I'm sure the new provost will be very grateful. Suppose it will be most likely Julian. No, he is young, brash. He would not be respected, and thus would not last. Yet think on who he does hold a connection to. He is due to marry the Chancellor's sister, you realize. I did not know that. I thought I had better things to do than pick up on court gossip. Your stint as a headhunter has come close to ruining you. I have no future as a courtier, Barcade. We are all sellswords now. Is that truly the height of your ambition? Well, clearly we know that other things are capable of going on. No, you can't mean. Why ever not, girl? Will you be content to sit in this unstable hexscape throughout? Land where you, for all your valor, for all the gratitude a provost might show, remain a foreigner without the spark of magic. All the while, the Baron remains free to consolidate power in Akuma. You've already seen what he is capable of, girl, what he is willing to do. Are we going to take control of Musain and press into Akuma? That's crazy. You think his ambitions are cast so low as yours? I am not him, Arcade. He won't be my yardstick. Perhaps he shall even usurp the throne for himself. Yeah. You have a way out, girl. A way forward. And if nothing else will stir you, a way to securing revenge. Okay. Should the chance arise, you must take it. I will consider it, when and if we get that far. That is all I can ask. Savor this victory, girl. The road ahead is long. Okay. The old man's words stayed with me as I lingered behind, watching the wicked flames dance through the ruined keep. When we left Akuma, all I thought I wanted, was peace. Yet here I was, picking fights. Not even good ones to take. Battles against superior foes that put my own comrades in jeopardy. They had acted selflessly, to follow me into Heck, to find me when I was captured. Was I now doing them a disservice? When I closed my eyes, I could hear men whooping and cheering behind me, watching the fires leap higher and higher. We had all known enough of life on the back foot. We were overdue our shot at power, glory, victory, and wealth. I made my resolution there and then. I dragged them to the promised land of plenty. Okay, no matter who or what dared stand in our way. Well. That's very cool indeed. Bloody heck, barely beat the hail after all that. It is good to see you have made it back, Severin. Is there anything I can... Wine. Fetch me wine. Of course, sir. And, hey, fetch me the Chancellor. I need to make my reports. The Chancellor has left for the Grand Library, sir. Whatever for. Figured we all knew the Provost was a lost cause. It is my understanding, sir, that she goes to plead for Melisa's life. Wait, what happened to Melisa? She slipped away in the night, sir. A note was left behind. She explained her motives thus. That she was resolved to speak with Julian herself. Great Mother's Fang, that stupid girl. And ascertain for herself his innocence or guilt. Not in the eyes of the law, sir, but in the eyes of conscience. Such an action could, of course, be misconstrued as rebel sympathies. And that dude, the Provost, will be only too happy to construe it that way. I never even saw her on the road, though I guess I wasn't looking. I still have to make my report. Any notion when she'll be back? You may make your report directly to me, Adjutant. Leave us, Seneschal. My lord. Sorry, sir. All this has me on edge. You were sent out with a great host to crush the rebels in the southwest. I find you here with a scant handful of frightened, shivering men. What happened? The rebels attacked Blake's, torched the place. You could not stop them. Gave it our best, sir, but in those tight corridors, those Akhmans fought like demons, and they seemed almost numberless. I hoped to make the difference myself, but Proval stopped me. Interesting. He's going to get pushed to our side simply because he's going to get caught up in his own lies, isn't he? Commanded me to return here to the Bastion with what men I could. He stayed behind to ensure the rebels could not put us to the sword. He died a hero, sir. He was indeed a hero. A gladiator. Dang and blast. More losses we can scarce afford to take. What was the Chancellor's part in all this? This is news for my ears, not hers. She had her own task for me, sir. She wanted to be sure that her future brother-in-law was being treated fairly. Since our task force was headed that way regardless, she bade me take the short detour. Then all heck broke loose. So, in the midst of the crisis, she takes it upon herself to commandeer my men. Go on then, wash yourself and rest up. Sir, they'll likely come after us next. Attack the Bastion head on. They would never be so foolish, and if they are, so much the better. Perhaps, but do not underestimate. You slink back from campaign with your tail between your legs, and still you presume to lecture. Talents do not have monopoly on good sense, Severin Tourmalat. Do not underestimate me based on the circumstances of my birth. I have proven myself 1,000 times over, working 1,000 times harder. I understand, my lord. I'll be off then, sir. His tongue is too free, a low-born wretch who knows not his place. Truly this nation feels upside down at times. That was fascinating. Yet, though, I cannot trust in my own perception, as any individual might have their senses fail them. Nevertheless, I do perceive. I do take in these experiences in some way. That is merely fact. No matter how faulty, I do in some way think, and therefore must be. Philosopher, I see, even in that thought alone. Udira, my lord. What are you doing? Musing on recent doubts, my lord. I strive to find meaning in them. What cause have you to seek meaning? You have a purpose. As you say, my lord, but I should like to... Enough. I have a job for you. Your sister left at the chance to make things right, though I suppose I cannot hope for any enthusiasm in you. I shall serve, my lord. Good, that is the certainty I desire from you. I have just received an audience from my faithless chancellor. Events are beginning to come to a head. I shall need discretion from you. Make haste to the Bastion, where I anticipate the rebels will attack. Yes, my lord, the Bastions shall stand. Stand, fall, it matters not. The rebels are vile traitors, true, but at least they do not smile at me as they sharpen their knives. Let the faithless, incompetent Gendarmerie fall, if they fall. And when the dust settles, harvest the quintessence. Oh. Recycling quintessence, I see. Well, that's fascinating. My lord, am I to understand you care not about the outcome? No, child, I have great miracles yet to weave. Ones which dwarf the trifling matters of state, no matter what the caterwauling chancellor insists. But I require fuel to stoke the great flame of progress. If the Gendarmerie cannot keep my peace, then let them serve as coal. Understood, my lord. Uncharacteristic. You should not hesitate. Or are you feeling doubts? I can feel nothing, my lord. You constructed me thus. Good, then go. To even so much as doubt, soul or not, there must be a self in some way that is incontrovertible. Hopefully I said that right. Wow. The story progresses rapidly, and quickly our two greatest enemies at the moment seem to be setting in to soon become allies, potentially. And if that's to be the case, well, we have a very interesting path ahead. Long episode once again, I do apologize for such, but that's the way these things go. I had a great time with this one. I think it's better this way. Maybe we'll just do one chapter per episode, regardless of episode length. I don't know. You guys let me know how you feel on that. I know I've talked on it a lot. You know, the whole 45 minutes an episode thing I strived for didn't quite work out, but it's a good game. I just can't stop playing it. I'm going to go record another one right after this. I don't know what to tell you. Story is great. Gameplay is a lot of fun. All of our units are... It's getting difficult to choose my roster each and every time. I'm spending a solid 15 to 20 minutes on battle preps each time just because I don't know who I want to bring. And I think that's a good thing. This game would be very friendly for Iron Man, wouldn't it? Maybe one day I'll have to stream an Iron Man of this game. Might not be a bad idea, actually. Do let me know what you think on that as well. Well, all that aside, I won't drag this one on anymore. Make sure to like the video if you haven't already, and subscribe if you're new. You're this many episodes deep at the end of a very long episode. If you're not having a good time, I don't know what to tell you. So do make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Do consider becoming a channel member. You would have seen this episode 3 to 5 days early. So, take that as you will. You might have enjoyed this one a bit earlier than you would have otherwise. And as I said, I have another one to record right after this, so you might have an entire week of content ahead of you and you just don't know it yet. I believe that's about it. Make sure to share the series so that more people can see this game, and do play the game for yourself. Link, of course, in the description below. You'll have a very different experience from me. I'm sure you wouldn't be using many of the units that I'm using, or at least some of them, right? So you do want to see what they're doing. You do want to see the other route as well, right? So that's your one-way ticket to doing so. And I do believe that's about it. So until next time, I'll see you later.